Hey guys, welcome back. Just want to do a quick video. I just came back from scoring these on Facebook Marketplace. Look at that walnut veneer. Now these are the bottoms, they're scratched up like crazy. But look at the rest of them. Not much work to do there. Let's get into these. Sorry, I'm outside. It's a little noisy with mowers and such running today on the weekend. It's Saturday. These are vintage Parallax, however you say that. Not a common speaker brand, let me put it that way. These are vintage three-way speakers I bought off of Facebook Marketplace. Everything online says they were made in 1977. That was the only year the company made these speakers. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I found. These are in excellent shape. Excellent shape. Look at these grills. Sure, they need cleaned up a little bit, but man, oh man. These look great. These are going to be perfect for a Restomod project. Let's get into the drivers real quick. And before we get into a deep story on the drivers, let's talk a little bit about how these sound. I did listen to these, and they sound very, very muddy. And what I mean by that is the mids and the highs are pretty muted. So they're probably a good candidate for first a recap, I'll call it, putting new capacitors in the crossovers. You think about these being, you know, pushing 50 years. We have 50-year capacitors in there. It's time to do something about those. So that's for another video. We'll dig into that maybe the next video. But let's just go over these real quick. This is a basic three-way system, so it has a large woofer. I believe this is a 12-inch woofer. It does have cloth surrounds. Look at that. The mid-range, boy, this is really not a good mid-range, but probably common for the era. Probably common for the era. It has a sealed back. It's looks like something out of a 70s tape player and does not sound good. That's the best way I can describe it. It does have a circuit breaker and a couple of L pads, attenuators. One labeled high range, one labeled mid range. So we can increase on the mids or increase on the highs, get a custom sound adjustment from what you would like. Right there is the tweeter. It is the standard paper cone tweeter of the era of the 70s, found in mini speakers. What would I do to change these? Again, just look at that. Look at that veneer. Love it, love it, love it. Love the old veneer. It's kind of cheesy, but I absolutely love it. This is why I want these cabinets. This is did I say this? A cloth surround woofer. So if these are foam, they'd be totally rotted out. We'd be refoaming these woofers or replacing them. I think I'm going to keep the woofers for now. This is an acoustic suspension system, a sealed box. This is not ported. If you look at the back of the other one right here, you can tell there's no ports. There is a screw terminal, vintage screw terminal, no ports on the front, sealed enclosure. That's another reason why I wanted these. I kind of like sealed enclosures. They're different, right? Not as boomy, I'll call it. But yeah, cloth surround woofers. That was another thing, right? So I want to keep the vintage woofer if I can. So far so good. They made noise. We may go down the road finding a replacement, but right now plan on keeping those. These mids definitely want to get rid of down the road. I've got some mids in mind for this, but we'll see if everything works out. Tweeters, we're going to experiment with different tweeters in this, I think, and just see how we can make these sound better. Anyway, but first video we're going to do is replace the caps, probably do some more tests, do some more listening tests, I'll call it. I don't want to do the scientific tests, you know, measurement and all that. I just want to compare it with my ears, but I'll let you know what I hear in that. I don't know, who knows, maybe we'll do some tests, but right now just planning on doing listening tests. Let me show you one more thing. I have flipped the grills around because I want to show you these grill frames. Look at that. Can you see that? That is real walnut. Isn't that insane? Do you know how expensive that would be to make these now? So, like I said, grills are in great shape. Wow, real walnut. That's a surprise when I pulled them off and looked. But yeah, they everything's in great shape, right? You think about these being almost 50 years old. Almost 50 years old. I shouldn't do this one-handed. I'm probably going to break something. But almost 50 years old. Can I say that again? And look how great shape these are. These are just well cared for. I can appreciate how these were taken care of. Anyway, guys, just don't want to ramble on and on, but I'm excited for this project. This is going to be a multi-series video release we're going to do here. Hopefully you guys find this interesting. Where will these end up? I don't know. Maybe in my living room. Who knows? Or maybe on the basement system that goes with the projector. If you look at this real quick, I just threw together some stands to get these off the ground. This'll set on this. This isn't video worthy. Just something to keep the bottoms from getting damaged up any more than what they are. I don't know if you can see that one in the light a little better. But yeah, video project or video series coming on this project, and I hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy as much as I'm going to enjoy it, because it's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast. I usually go to the thrift stores often. I don't know how often, but often, and just look for old speakers and stuff to buy, just to kind of play with and mess with. Yeah, video 2 crossovers, like I said. Video 3 will probably go into testing some drivers in it and seeing how it sounds. And I like to do one thing at a time, just to see what has the biggest impact change, right, on these tests. So we'll walk through that, and then you know, maybe we'll look at ways we could brace these cabinets, maybe fix a little of the veneer problems that we have. I bet there's not much to fix here. They look really, really good. Anyway, guys, I'll stop rambling. Look for that to come, and we'll talk to you soon.